how to make this or this by just using Blender. Let's get started. First of all, if you don't know how to navigate through the system, I suggest you to watch this Blender Gurus tutorial. When you open Blender, you find this default screen, click on General and you see this default scene. We don't need that, so delete all the stuff, and we are going to start by just adding our C. Shift A, click on Mesh and add plane, but you see that's basically just a simple quad. To change that, go to Modifier options, add Modifier and add Ocean. That is going to instantly make our object instantly bigger and more like waterish. But that's not enough. It doesn't work like water. To change that, go to Resolution Viewport and change the value of 32, which is the max out, and change it again the value of render by 32, and you see that's more like waterish. The second thing we need to add is our sun. Shift A, add mesh and go to UV sphere, and you see that's not perfectly sphere at all. To make it smoother, right click and shade smooth, and you see it's a bit smoother, but it's not perfect sphere. So click on top and we are going to change to edit mode. We are going to increase the amount of these points by just right click, click subdivide, click on that, change the smoothness to 1 and click tab again to preview our object mode, and you see that's perfectly sphere. The third thing we need to add is our camera. Shift A again, click camera, and you see there is nothing. To preview our camera, click on that icon and you see there is nothing. Why is that? That's because the position of our camera is right there. We need to preview all these objects. I'm going to change the position of our camera by just clicking this transform tool just to move it a bit. Just something like this. We're going to see it's looking okay, but you see that's cropped. Change that. Click on this little icon. That's our camera lens. Shift and drag it above, something like this. And you see we are close to the composition we want, but you see the sun is way below. So to make it smaller, click S and drag it something like this. Click on Z and change the viewport to rendered, and you see everything is gray. Why is that? That's because our world is gray. To change the color to black, change the world and go to color and drag it down to black. We need to add our white. So click on sun and go to material properties, click new and go to surface emission, and you see it's white. The second thing we need to change is our render engine. We are going to change it to cycles. There is something to make the reflections work more. Click on plane, click again on material properties, add new, and you see something going on there, but it doesn't look like waterish reflections. So go to roughness and change it something like this. Click on our UV sphere and change the color to yellow. Now you see there is just basically black blank. We have to add our sky. To do that, Shift A, click on mesh and add plane. Now what we are going to do is just to rotate our plane and just basically do something like wow, which reflects the, and basically it looks like a sky, and just make it a bit bigger, something like this. And you see this instantly made our picture instantly way better. Our scene is almost ready, but it's too dark. Our sun is huge and it's going to emit a lot of light. So click on the sun and go to material properties and increase the amount of strength, right? Something like 2-3, something like this. You are going to see instantly came way better. I'm just going for 2.3. Now our scene is ready. Go render that. Click on render image and just wait for it. After you rendered your scene, you have to save it somewhere. That's why you have to click on image, click on save as, and change the file format to PNG because that's the highest quality. Change the color to RGB because that's the standard. Change the depth to 16 and drag the compression right down to 0 because that's the highest quality possible, and save it somewhere. And congratulations, you made your first render.